So basically what the banks have done is rather than keep the money in the vault for you to come pick it up, they created a system whereby they can give you the money back, or people with good credit the money, so that they can make the money move. Once you can make the money move, the money will go earn you money. So in this video, we're going to talk about why saving won't make you rich. You got to understand something. We all have been lied to, all right? We've been lied to by the government. We've been lied to by the big corporations. We've been lied to by our family and our tradition. And you need to understand that the bank, most importantly, what they do is they position themselves that whenever you think about getting money, the first thing you think about is taking the money to them. Save, save, save. So even when you were young, they start by giving you a piggy bank, and your parents tell you, go put the money in there so you can learn how to save for a rainy day. So saving becomes part of your lifestyle. But the truth about it is, saving will make you rich. And I'll show you how. Let's say $1 million is the new average, okay? You definitely want to get $1 million. So I'll put the 6 zeros there. And you have a job that pays you $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And the rule of thumb is you should save at least 10 to 20% of your income. So let's say you save $1,000 a month. Look at this. $1,000 a month, your goal is hopefully in a couple of years, you want to be able to save $1 million so you can retire. This is the big dream that we've been sold, but this is one big hell of a lie. Now, why did I call it a lie? Let's see how long it's going to take you to save $1 million if you diligently save $1,000 every month. 1 million divided by 1,000, it's 1,000. So I'm going to write it down. You're saving $1,000 per month, so you need 1,000 months. Now tell me, what is 1,000 divided by 12? 83.3 years. I don't know how old you are, but think about this. You need 83.3 years to save $1 million. So add this amount of years to your age. And we all know life would definitely happen in the years that you're saving this amount of money. So there's no way you can make $1 million. It's totally impossible. Now look at this. But let's flip this, because numbers don't lie. Men and women do lie, but numbers don't lie. How can you get to $1 million within your lifetime or within a decade? I'll show you what the banks use, and the bank use something called compound interest. Basically, to break it down in simple terms, we're nothing but pawns to these banks. What they do is they take our money at 0% or the most 1%. That's if you get anything from your savings account. They've given you the hopes, dreams, and assurance that you can always get your money whenever you want to, which is not a fact anyways. Now, what they do is they turn around and they loan you the same money from 6 to 24%. Look at that. So there's no way you're going to beat the banks if you save. 6 to 24%, guys. So they've created a system whereby for every, just to make it easy, for every $1,000 that they loan to us as credit, you know what happens? They make $60 to probably $100 from it. For every $1,000, they make that much from us. So imagine the car that you're driving, your house mortgage, everything that you own, your trucks, whatever you bought on credit. I'm not saying credit is bad. You have to learn how to leverage credit, which is OPM. But the fact is, this is really what you want to beat, because the banks will beat you to the game. They've created a system whereby as pawns, we all earn them this amount of money for every dollar that they let out. And it's our money to start with in the first place. They took your money, saved your money because they told you to bring your money to the bank. So how can you truly beat this? How do we grow money? Basically, I want you to understand that a dollar not moving is a dollar not making you money. What the banks have done is rather than keep the money in the vault for you to come pick it up, They created a system whereby they can give you the money back, or people with good credit the money, so that they can make the money move. Once you can make the money move, the money will go earn you money. You see, not everybody can do business, but everybody can be this word, an investor. Now let's run another math real quick to understand the power of investing and making sure that your money can move. The goal is you want to create something called cash flow. Let's say you have a guy who is a day trader, and every time he trades, he's good at whatever he does. He gets 5 to 20% per trade, and sometimes it dips. We all know how it goes. All right, it's not guaranteed. But if I give you my $1,000 as a day trader, and all I want from you per day is 5% for every working day. Look at this, guys. For every working day, if I give you $1,000 of my money because I want my money to move, just give me 5%. Whatever you make on top of it, for those really good days, you keep it. So the days that you lose, I have my safety nets because I'm getting 5% from you every day. In 5 days, that means I'm gonna get $50 per day on my $1,000. And my $1,000 is still safe, guys. So this is $50 right there. So in 5 working days, plus 50, plus 50, plus 50, plus 50, which is pretty much 50 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I would print $250 from my $1,000. Can you guys see that? I still have my $1,000, but with $1,000 I printed this, and in 4 weeks, I've just used $1,000 to print $1,000. Guys, look at that. This is how you grow money, and that's how the banks grow money. My money just grew by 100%. If I multiply this by 12 right now, I just grew my money by 1,200% in a year. I'm not saying it's easy for you to find an investment that is guaranteed to give you this amount of money, but I'm using this to kind of give you the idea of a dollar not moving is a dollar not making you money. So for those of you who are indebted using credit already, you're already owing whatever percentage you took that credit on. Think about that. You have a house right now. How much of the money you pay actually go into your principal? Very little. The reason why that is happening is because the banks have designed the system for them to always make money. To them, we are the day traders. And every day we use their money to buy things that are valuable to us or invaluable. You know, a lot of people use their credit to buy really dumb that brings no value to them. But the bottom line is we are making them money, and that's how they stack up all this interest, which is compounding interest. So ask yourself this question. Do you really need $10,000 or $100,000 before you become an investor? I don't think so. Learn to make your $10, your $100, or your $500 or $1,000 go make you more money. Be 5%, 2%, 3%. Every time you do it, you see what you're doing? You're telling your brain to develop a habit of winning and making profits. This is how you create cash flow. Your house that you're sleeping on right now, is it making you money? Your car that you're driving right now, is it making you money? Trust me, your car is packed at least in a day, 18 to 20 hours. It's just sleeping on you. Wouldn't it be nice for that car to go make you money? The problem with poor-minded people is they are attached to things. Rich people are not so attached to things. Look at the houses that they have all in California, the big luxury mansions. They let people come film in those nice mansions and pay them $5,000 to $20,000 per day. Nobody's gonna pay them rent that much for that same house, but they're willing to let people come into the same house and earn money from their assets. Learn to invest in income-producing assets, become an investor, and that's how you grow money. Thank you.